What's up, yo guys? My name is Angelo LADERAS from BSITYA-5. So in this video, I will teach you some techniques in Microsoft PowerPoint to create an effective presentation. So like hyperlinks, putting animations, insertion of images, insertion of text and videos, slide transition, and more. So the first technique that I will going to teach is about hyperlink. So I have here a PowerPoint file. So my topic is about luxury cars. So the first slide is the home page containing 3 shapes. So the next slide is the information. My topic is about luxury cars. So the first slide is the home page containing 3 shapes. So the next slide is the information of the each shapes we needed. So the home page have 3 shapes. The what is luxury cars, top 10 luxury cars 2021, examples photos of luxury cars. So I will make the shapes as serves as a button. When you click it, it will direct it to your slide. So for example, when I click this what is luxury cars, it will automatically go in this slide. When I click to this top 10 luxury cars 2020, it will go to this slide. So if I will click this shape, it will go directly to this slide. So how can I do that without clicking it manually? So I will teach you the hyperlink method. First is to click insert, then shapes, then choose the shape, the same shape you need in your screen. So I have here an oval, so make sure that the oval in your screen fits perfectly. So as you can see here, the text has been covered by the shape that we insert. So you need to make sure that your text is visible. So in order to do that, right click, then go to format shape, then fill, then put the cursor in 100% transparency. So as you can see, the text is now visible. We will now link it to the slides. So let me close this first. So click insert again, click the link, place in this document, then choose the link you want to link to the shape. So I will choose this what is luxury cars based on the shape. Click OK, and now we successfully link this shape to the first slide. So to the other shapes, I will do the same method. I will show you. So okay, I'm done with linking the other 2 shapes in their slide. So I'm going to show you the hyperlink. When I click this shape, it will automatically go to this. So I have here a home button. I also link this. I put an icon of a house, then when you click this, it will go directly to our homepage. So when I click to this top 10, it will go to the list, and when I click to the house, back to the homepage. So when I click this example photos, it will go directly to our photos, and when I click to the house again, it will go directly to our homepage. So that is basically the hyperlink working. So this is very effective when presenting. This allows you to have a more dynamic and interactive experience that can be obtained with serial presentations of slides alone. So this is very useful and effective for presentation. So your viewer will have an interactive experience with your slides. So that's all. The next topic I'm going to discuss is about animations. In this example, I'm creating a very basic quiz that has a question on each slides. So I like to animate these two text boxes here. So to get started, select the object you want to animate, then go to the Animations tab, then click the drop-down arrow to see the available effects. So there are 4 different categories. The entrance, when the object first appears here. Next is the emphasis. Emphasis happens when the object is on the slide. Next is the exit. Exit is object will disappear. And the motion path is to move the object along the path. So I'm going to choose the fly in which the entrance effect. So for some effects, you'll have different effect options that you can choose from. So as you can see, this one can let you change the direction. So next is, let's say I want to add a second animation to the text. So if we try to select one from the main menu here, it actually replaces the current effect. So instead, click the command add animation and we can apply additional effects to the same object. So I can choose this. You can always tell the object has the animations because it has a little number here. It has a little number next to them for each effect. So if you want to preview the effect, you can click the preview command anytime. Now is the answer text. I'm just going to set it to slowly fade. So last, I'm going to add an effect to our photo. It's also important to note not every object needs an animation. This is especially true in more corporate or professional setting. At this point, we have several animations to keep track of, so it might be a good time to open the animation pane. Click the animation pane. The pane appears on the right and lets you do different things. You can click and drag the effects to change the order, and you can use the drop-down arrow to access even more options. Select effect options. We can animate the text. We can choose all at once, by word and by letter. So I will choose by letter. Next is, we can go to timing tab. We can change the speed of the effect. I'm gonna add a bit of delay for more engaging and encouraging effects. So now I'm going to play the entire slideshow so we can see the finished product. We don't need to go through all the steps again. If you want to add the same effect to the other slides, for example, I want this effect, this fade in effect in this answer box, and also the other text answer box in the other slides, we don't need to repeat the same method we do. We can just copy and paste the effect from one object to another. First, select the object whose animation you want to copy, this. Then click the command saying Animation Painter. Next is to click the object you want to add the effect to. And it now fades in exactly the same way. So that's all. Just few animations. You can turn your simple slideshow into something interesting and engaging. So let's move on to another technique. Next is insertion of text, image, sounds, and videos. The next method is quite simple and basic. So first is insertion of text. To get started, click the text box icon on the top. Then, click the part of the slide you want to add your text and the text box appeared. Click this part. You can edit the width and the length of the text box based on your want. Let me type highlight the text you type, and you can edit the size, the fonts, the color. You can also edit the direction of the text here, and many more. Just explore it. This is very basic. Next is insertion of image. First is to select the insert tab, then pictures. Select where your picture is located. These are my pictures. You can adjust the size of your photo, and you can add some frames. You can add multiple photos in just single slide. So next is sound. Again, go to Insert tab, then click the audio. As you can see, there are two buttons here. You can click the record audio if you want to record yourself and put it into your PowerPoint slide. But my audio is on my PC, so I will click the audio in my PC. So this is my audio. You can now adjust the size, and you can trim and set duration. And you can also customize this icon. You can put frames. The last for insertion is video. Again, go to Insert tab, then select video, then go to the video that you want to insert. You can resize and adjust the length and the width of the video. Go to playback. You can trim the video if you want. You can adjust the duration. You can adjust the volume. You can mute your video. You can lower the volume. That's all. That's all simple. So the next is slide transition. This is very basic feature of PowerPoint, but I think this feature contribute a lot for more engaging and effectiveness of your slides. So the first step you need to do is go to Transitions tab, click the drop down arrow. Though you can choose in 3 different categories: the subtle, exciting, and dynamic content. I'll choose the curtains. So as you can see, it is very attractive and engaging. You can adjust the duration of your transition in every slide. So you can adjust your duration. and you can apply to all of your slides at the same transition you apply to this slide. Just click apply to all. This is the last part of my video. Thank you for watching and supporting me. I'll discuss tips on how to create or design effective presentation. So the first is, know your stuff. It's not just about the slides in your presentation. It's all about the message you want to express. Second, highlight what's most important. Select the most important topics and place the remainder in an appendix to be referred during the Q&A session at the conclusion. Third is know your audience. The first step toward creating a PowerPoint presentation that persuades is to get to know your audience, their concerns, wants, and desires. Fourth is keep your slides simple. When creating your slides, this is one of the most crucial PowerPoint presentation tips to remember. Remember that a less is more in terms of effectiveness. A cluttered slide is distracting. Fifth, limit your words on your slides. If at all possible, stay away from bullets. Otherwise, condense them to just a few words. Instead of reading, the audience should be listening. 6. Use high-quality photos and graphics. Using high-quality photographs and graphics is one of the most crucial PowerPoint presentations recommendations. If your photos are good quality, they will be more engaging. And the last, use high-quality, fresh templates. If the template is too plain or the design is old, it can be distracting. You'll want one with a lot of design possibilities. So, let's wrap our video. This is Angelo from BSID YA-5. Thank you for watching.